What's between 3 and 5? 4. No, it's and. How many legs does a chicken have? 2. How much fur on a body? Why? How would I know? From the feed, of course. Master, why are you being so nice to me today? You've taken 2 beatings today. If I don't feed you, you'll be begging tomorrow. Master, can I ask? No. Master, which came first, the chicken or the egg? The egg first. Then who laid the egg? Master, don't walk away. It's not an egg question. It's philosophy. It's a philosophical question. Say one more philosophical word, and I'll turn you into the question. Does the one that got scared count as the first chicken? One last question. Why do you hit me? Because you're challenging the boundary of my knowledge. And my boundary is drawn with my fists. Well, since your boundary is drawn with fists, is the boundary round or square? If it's round, then isn't your fist a compass? If it's square, are the 4 corners G's blind spots? Ouch. Master, wait for me. Early in the morning, where are you going? It's the middle of nowhere out here. What if we run into bandits looking to take advantage? You may look fierce, but you've got a great figure. Let go. No. Not unless you tell me where we're going. Ghost Den Ridge. Master, I have a question. Not sure if I should ask. Don't. If you got possessed, but you're already a lazy ghost yourself, then those 2 inside your body, would they fight to claim territory? Or just sit down and play cards together? And if I cried underwater, would my tears make the sea even saltier? Or would my tears directly become part of the sea? Would the sea think I was spitting on it? I won't ask. I'll shut up. I'm a rock. Master, if I punched myself, and it felt really painful, does that mean I'm too strong or too weak? It means you're too annoying. No, this is a serious logical question. I'm too strong, so I can hit hard. But if I were too weak, I wouldn't be able to take the punch. Shut up. We're entering the maze. Master, if we shouted in a valley, I'm an idiot. And the valley's echo also shouted, I'm an idiot. Is the valley insulting me, or am I insulting myself? You're stating a fact. How dare you trespass on Ghost Den Ridge? If you want to live, answer the riddles of ignorance. Ooh, a trivia round. Bring it on, bring it on. I'm the best at this. Listen up, what walks on 4 legs in the morning? 2 legs at noon. And at night, too cliché. Change it, this won't do. Haven't updated your question bank in thousands of years, have you? How dare you? Listen up, if a centipede suddenly got a leg cramp, how would it know which leg cramped? And if a snake wanted to wear pants, how many legs should the pants have? If only one tube. Is he wearing pants or a skirt? Snakes don't wear pants. Stop dodging the question. Last one. If an invisible cultivator goes invisible in the dark, does his shadow disappear? Or does he himself become a shadow? And if he becomes a shadow, does he still need to be invisible? See that, Master? This is the power of knowledge. If I throw you off the cliff up ahead, will you die from falling first, or starvation first? I'm asleep. I can't hear a thing. Looks like we've come to the right place. Wow. So many new friends. Want to find the Shadow Pavilion's underground palace? It'll cost extra. How much do you want? 500 in premium snacks. You old ghost, how dare you charge such a ridiculous price? Old man, isn't your math any good? What do you mean? Look, if you charge us 500 in snacks, but we have no money, and you wipe us out, you won't get a single coin, right? If you give us the intel for free, we'll owe you a favor. After we wipe out the Shadow Pavilion, you can tell the Shadow Pavilion's enemies that you arranged the hit. Wouldn't you earn both favors and snacks? That's right. The Shadow Pavilion has so many enemies. If I took that title around extorting, no, collecting donations, 500 would be peanuts. Exactly. Think bigger, broaden your horizons. Hey, little brother. Old Lao Gui's been too conservative in business. Heh. The entrance is right under the old scholar tree. Knock on the tree 5 times. And wish you success. Master, am I awesome or what? Not a drop of blood spilled. Empty hands, full pockets. Let's go. Clear breeze. Found it. Master, I'm a little scared. If I get shot full of arrows by the traps here, can I go on a blind date with a porcupine? Say one more word, and I'll treat you as evidence. I'm so scared. Alert. The grudge between you and me. It's time we settled it. I was wondering who it was. Turns out to be the master of Shantian Sect. There's a path to heaven you didn't take. And no door to hell, yet you broke right in. Today, you and your sect's sacred relic shall rest forever in this place. You talk too much. Haha, off with you, little fellow. Before you cut me down, can I ask a question? What? If you chop me bald, is it assassination or a haircut? If it's a haircut, do I need to give you a tip? If I don't tip, will you sue me for freeloading? Go, master. I'll cover for you. Hey. You with the fireball? If you hurl that fireball at me, and I'm already feeling pretty hot, are you attacking me or giving me a sauna? Useless. All of you are useless. Honey tree, abundant belly. Ha 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 ha. In my shadow realm, I am God. No matter how fast your sword, it can't sever a shadow that has no substance. Hey, mask face. In a hurry to lose your head? You say you're a shadow. Then if I close my eyes, do you cease to exist? I'll send you to your eternal sleep. Master, wasn't I super brave just now? Does this count as me saving your life? You did earn merit. So are we even now? You can't just hit me whenever from now on. Answer me one more question, okay? Speak. If a bug fell into your teacup, and you accidentally drank it down, did you eat a bug? Or sip some meat broth? Off with you. Master, this isn't sportsmanship. This is philosophy. Philosophy. Hey buddy, you sleep upside down every day. So what you eat, doesn't it fall out of your mouth? If not, is your stomach reversed? And if you flip yourself right side up, you're not a true upside down creature. You're deceiving nature. You're a hypocrite. Ugh. Wildlife these days have such weak mental fortitude. No love for philosophy at all. Princess, you've come to rescue me. I'm just passing through. Say one more word, and I'll sew your mouth shut. Halt. This mountain was opened by me. This tree was planted by me. To pass through here. Leave behind. Wait a moment. What nonsense. You just said this mountain was opened by you? That's right. Of course we opened it. Do you have a permit for opening this mountain? On what grounds can you claim you opened it? This is false advertising. This is seizure of public natural resources. Second brother, do we have a permit? Boss, we're bandits. What do bandits need a permit for? Right. We're bandits. Cut the chatter. Hand over your snacks and treasures. First answer my questions. When you collect tolls, do you give receipts? And this money, are you using it to maintain the road? Or to give the mountain some upkeep? I use it to buy booze. See, he uses it to drink. This is barefaced robbery. Boss, we are robbers. Shut up. If you don't hand over the storage realm today, don't even think about walking out alive. Fine, take 10,000 steps back. If I move this rock from here to there, can this mountain still be considered open by you? I changed the mountain's terrain. Does that mean I participated in building this new mountain? Have I become a shareholder? Second brother, third brother. What he says makes so much sense. Shouldn't we give him dividends? Boss, wake up. He's the prey. How can prey be a shareholder? Why not? If you rob me, but I'm buried in debt, don't you also have to rob all my debts along with it? What debt? Right. I just owed 500 in premium snacks. Since you want to rob everything I have. Here, take this I owe you. 500 in premium snacks. Boss, this deal would bankrupt us. Right, boss. This kid's a debt liability. We can't take him on. Stop talking. My head's gonna explode. Aya. Pathetic weaklings. I destroyed their bandit hearts with logic. You destroyed their bodies with physics. Ha ha ha. We're basically the dragon and phoenix of the cultivation world. If you compare us to dragon and phoenix one more time, I'll send you flying too. One pot of coarse tea, 2 steamed buns. Right away, sir. Please wait. Princess. Speak. If steamed buns have no filling, why aren't they just called bread? Since it's called a mantou, steamed head, shouldn't it have a head? It's called mantou because it is a mantou. What if I flatten it? Look, it's flat now. Is it still a mantou, or is it a flatbread? Also, Master, eat your flatbread. Princess, what's really inside this thing? Just a broken mirror? If you need a mirror, I can pee one for you. Make a puddle. And the effect's just the same. This is the Shantian treasure mirror. It can summon past and present lives, and see through all illusions. Then Master, if I see myself in the mirror, is the me in the mirror also looking at me? And if I punch the me in the mirror, is it me who feels pain, or him? It's only a magic treasure. But magic treasures have human rights too. Ah. Ah. It's over, it's over. I must have hit the nail on the head. Princess, save me. Princess. Are we, the dignified Shantian sect, really going to dine and dash? If we get caught for dining and dashing, I can only do somersaults. Is that enough to cover the bill? Shut up. Someone's coming. Boundless Heavenly Lord. Master of Shantian sect. It's been a long time. What brings Elder Yunhe of Qingyun sect here? I heard that last night, the Master of Shantian sect reclaimed the cultivation worlds, to guarantee the Shantian treasure sword. Such a feat is truly the glory of our righteous path. This old man admires you. Get to the point. The Shantian treasure sword is an ancient divine artifact. Master of Shantian sect, please put the world's people first. And hand the sword to the Cultivation Alliance for safekeeping. Hold on. You just said hand it to the Cultivation Alliance for safekeeping? Exactly. And who is the leader of this Cultivation Alliance? Naturally, it's the master of our Qingyun sect, Immortal Qinjianzi. Oh. Then if your alliance leader suddenly drops dead, who does this treasure belong to? Insolent. How dare a green brat curse our sect? Master, it's hypothetical. You understand? If he died, would the treasure go to his son? If it goes to his son, then what about the world's people you just mentioned? Is his son named world's people? Nonsense. Would the Cultivation Alliance ever do such a thing as line its own pockets? We act for the world's people. Did the world's people agree to it? And the most important point. If the sword is lost while in your hands, will you compensate? Of course it cannot be lost. I said if. What if it does get lost? Since you can't afford to compensate, then this is a deal with infinite returns on zero investment. You're catching a wolf with your bare hands. Since you refuse to see reason, don't blame this old man for being rude. Formation, deploy. Whoa, a fight, a fight. They're about to throw down. Master of Shantian sect. This four-phase demon-suppressing formation is the ultimate art of Qingyun sect. If you hand over the sword now, you can still keep a whole corpse. You talk. Even more than he does. Let's go. Hey, Master, you're so cool. You knocked them into the mud pit without even meeting them. But Master, could they have an epiphany down in that swamp? Like, awaken some peerless divine art such as mud mucus strength? Should we charge them tuition? Master, why aren't you answering me? Are you thinking about the tuition issue? I think charging 10 lower grade snacks is enough. After all, they didn't look too bright. Master, say something. If you don't speak, how do I know you're still breathing? And if you've stopped breathing, are you a jiangshi or a zombie? I need you to shut up. Fine. I'll shut up. Master, if I keep my mouth shut all along, but speak through telepathy, does that count as shutting up? If it counts, then why can you still hear my voice? Are your ears being disobedient? Insisting on eavesdropping on what my belly is saying? Master, what are you doing? This is philosophy too. It's a great philosophy about sound propagation and organ independence. Out of here you go. Master, you're flouting the warrior's code again. Hey, Brother Wind. Right now, are you pushing me or am I crashing into you? If I'm the one crashing into you, would you find me very rude? And if you find me rude, why don't you just dodge out of the way? Whoa, a golden trampoline. What kind of fiend dares to attack the grand formation of Shantian Sect? Disciples, by my command, strike. What is this peerless hidden weapon? It can ignore the spirit laws of the sect guarding formation. Could it be the legendary formation-breaking pig come to life? Elder, do we chase it? Chase my foot. Go alert the second elder, fast. That hidden weapon is heading straight for his pill furnace. Who am I? Where am I? My pills. My pills. Who? Who destroyed this old man's life's work? This old man will refine you into. What is this smell? More choking than the master's feet. You, what kind of thing are you? I'm not a thing. I'm Huang Huang. Old man, what soup were you cooking just now? Why is there no meat in the soup? Just a pile of rocks and grass. That's the 9-turn soul-restoring elixir. It's an elixir, not soup. How dare you destroy my divine pill? Wait. You're refining elixirs, right? Then let me ask you, the elixirs you refine, are they round or square? Nonsense. All elixirs under heaven are naturally smooth and flawless spheres. Then here's the question. If the elixir is round, after he swallows it down, won't it just roll right out? Look, intestines are slippery. He eats it down, and whoosh, it gets expelled. So how is the medicinal effect absorbed? This. A cultivator's stomach has spirit power to break it down. How could it roll out? And what if the medicine is too strong for spirit power to break down? So why not refine them square from the start? Square ones have edges. They can get lodged inside and slowly be absorbed. Isn't that way more efficient than round? Square. Lodged inside. Exactly. Otherwise your 9-turn soul-restoring elixir? The soul hasn't returned, and the pill's already on the floor. How awkward is that? This old man has refined pills for 300 years, and never once considered the friction issue of elixirs in the intestinal tract. This old man is a quack. This old man is a quack. No need to thank me. I'm just a passerby who loves truth. Finally back. Friction. There must be friction. It can't roll out. Carve barbs in it. Right. Carve it in the shape of a turtle, so it gets stuck rock solid. Square. Square ones can't be swallowed. But round ones won't stay put. Where's that little beast? Master, that divine creature. It went to the treasure pavilion. The treasure pavilion. Old man, since you're the gatekeeper, then if a thief dismantles the door and carries it off, does that count as you failing your duty? The door of the treasure pavilion is forged from 10,000-year Shanbing iron, weighing 10,000 caddies, and is reinforced by formations. No one can carry it away. I said if the door were carried away, wouldn't you just become a piece of decoration? This old man would naturally fight the thief to the death. But what if the thief only steals the door without entering the pavilion? He carries off the door. To protect the treasures inside, you can't chase the door, but you're the gatekeeping elder. If the door's lost, you bear responsibility too. So do you chase it or not? And also, if the thief installs the door at his own house, don't you have to go guard his door too? After all, you are the gatekeeping elder. You demon-tongued little fiend. This old man will send you off right now. Stop. Ah. Princess, you're finally back. This old man has no honor. He can't win the argument, so he resorts to violence. Hurry, teach him a lesson. Do you think I didn't use my full strength when I threw you earlier? Not at all. I thought you threw me magnificently. A perfect parabolic arc. The wind resistance was calculated precisely. I even comprehended the true essence of aerodynamics, while up in the air. Open the pavilion door. I'm storing the Shantian treasure sword. Master, what's that glowing pearl? If I swallowed it, would I turn into a light bulb? Shut up. Why is that sword flying on its own? Has it come to life? If it has, does it need to pay rent? After all, this is your house. Shut up. That cauldron is huge. How many sheep can it stew? The Shantian treasure sword is an ancient divine artifact, with a quirky temperament. If you dare run your mouth and disturb it again, I'll toss you straight into that cauldron and render you into pulp. What's so impressive about a divine artifact? It's just a broken mirror. Open. Wind, swoosh swoosh swoosh. Oh, hey. Broken mirror. What are you doing? I'm just curious. Master, you said it can summon past and present lives. And see through all illusions, right? Then let me ask you. If my past life was a pig, then in this life when I eat pork, does that count as cannibalism among kin? What's happening? Whoa, too bright, too bright. Stop glowing, just answer the question. Little beast, what did you do to it? I just poked it a bit. I didn't do anything. I was just exploring the ethics of reincarnation. Also, if it can reflect past lives, then can it reflect its own past life? If its past life was a chunk of iron ore, then when it looks at itself in the mirror now, isn't it looking at its own corpse? Wouldn't that scare it? What on earth is this thing? Warning. Logic deadlock. Error code 404, target organism. Does not exist in the current cultivation Heavenly Tao Law database. Verdict. This organism is a universe-level fragment of the origin of argumentative pedants. Immediate destruction is recommended. Otherwise, it will cause the Heavenly Tao's IQ to downgrade. Wow. Princess, this mirror's broken, right? What kind of movie is it playing? It doesn't even have subtitles. Master, why aren't you speaking? Do you also feel this mirror is useless? How about I ask it a simpler question? Whoa, Master, are you finally drawing your sword to end it all? Could it be you're overwhelmed by my philosophical questions? And feel that living is just too tiring? I'm going to send you off. Master, calm down. This is Sect grounds. You can't use your ultimate move here. Princess, if you slam me into the pondering tower right now, then when others come to ponder their faults, doesn't that count as them confessing to me? Shut up. Ah. Princess, if you slam me down right now, and I happen to crush a bird that's mid-poop, what should be written in the bird's book of life and death? Should it say, died doing what it loved? At last, the whole world is at peace. Brew a pot of fine tea. Bring a plate of melon seeds, and follow me to the cliff top to enjoy the moon. Master, you want to view the moon now? But it's high noon. Why? Do you also want to discuss the philosophical relationship between the sun and the moon? You've taken 2 beatings today already. If I don't teach you a lesson, you'll be climbing to the heavens. Ha 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 ha. 8,000 years. A full 8,000 years. The seal of that old dog Shantian has finally loosened. Today I will once again drape this world in the dread of blood and fire. No. Wait. Are you talking to me? Yeah. Is there anyone else here besides you? You just said you slept here for 8,000 years? Correct. Are you afraid? If you're afraid, kneel down. I can grant you a swift death. I'm not afraid. I just have a very rigorous hygiene question. If you slept here for 8,000 years, during those 8,000 years, did you ever brush your teeth? Daddy. I am the Demon Lord. I have long transcended the need for food. Why would I need to brush my teeth? Transcending food just means not eating. It doesn't mean bacteria aren't breeding in your mouth. Not brushing your teeth for 8,000 years. Brother, you basically count as a kind of large-scale biochemical weapon now. If you breathe on the cultivation world, everyone will be killed by the stench. You're seeking death. Useful, Sir County Magistrate. Dull little ant. But if everyone is killed by the stench, then on your criminal record at the Cultivation Alliance, will the charge be massacre? Or polluting the environment with random exhalations? You. How could you possibly catch Wu's 9 nether Cui Xinchang? He passed right through me on his own. And you still haven't answered my question. I'll annihilate you. Demon frenzy dance. Sea of blood soaring to the heavens. This time you should fall, right? Bro, now you're being unreasonable. If you've been hitting me for half an hour, and my skin doesn't even have a scratch, is it because you're too weak? Or because I'm too tough? If it's because you're too weak, then your Demon Lord credentials are pretty cheap, aren't they? No. If it's because I'm too tough, then after hitting me for so long, don't your hands hurt? If your hands do hurt, then was all that just now actually beating me? Or self-torture? Stop reciting, stop reciting. I surrender, I yield. I beg you, shut up. There we go, that's more like it. A demon must be honest. Must bravely face his own inner self. Since you've surrendered, from now on I'm your big bro, got it? Let's go, big bro. Good, take big bro out for some fresh air. It's too dark here. Not good for my photosynthesis. Sect leader, be careful. This monster is wickedly strange. It can devour all things. Sect leader, save me. Sect leader, help, help. Who on earth is it? Has been deeply contaminated by an unknown logic virus. Contamination level reached 99%. This master brain descends by command to execute the format and reboot program of the cultivation world. Format and reboot? You want to destroy the entire cultivation world? Correction, cleanse and rebuild. All data carrying erroneous logic will be erased. Big words, no shame. This is impossible. Lend me one more move. 10,000 swords return to the sect. Obstacle cleanup complete. Beginning execution of global standardization. Scanning target. Warning, warning. Unknown high-order logic entity detected. Error code 404. Cannot parse. Cannot parse. Little yuan yuan. Lean in closer. Big bro needs to have a proper talk with this flashlight. How is this possible? Your very existence has caused the overall downgrade of the heavenly Tao's IQ. You must be erased. Nonsense. If I'm an error, then the universe that created me, isn't it a defective product? The universe is perfect. Then how could it have created an error like me? If it isn't perfect, then aren't you, this cleanup program, just a robot vacuum? What right does a robot vacuum have to manage me? Warning. Logic conflict detected. Instant kill program activated. Causality weapon locking on. Causality. Verdict, you have been erased. Outcome is fixed. Process omitted. Robot vacuum, if I'm fated to be killed by you, that means my death is a result already arranged by destiny. Right? Correct. Then right now aren't you just taking off your pants to fart? Doing something completely unnecessary? Causality logic. Resource waste. Big bro, awesome. Now it's my turn to ask questions. Question 1. If you're omnipotent, can you create a stone that even you can't lift? If you can't even create a stone, what kind of omnipotence is that? Calculating. Infinite loop. Memory usage 10%. Question 2. If I say I am lying right now, is that statement true or false? Give me a definite answer. Paradox detected. Logic engine overloaded. Memory 50%. Question 3. You cultivators emphasize the conservation of spiritual energy, right? Everyone is breathing in heaven and earth spiritual energy every day. Breathing it in without ever exhaling it out. After tens of thousands of years, wouldn't the spiritual energy of heaven and earth have long been sucked dry? Spiritual energy conservation. Feedback cycle. Error, error. Error. Fatal logic conflict. Central processor temperature too high. Cannot cool down. Cannot cool down. It's about to explode. Big bro, run. Run for what? A real man never looks back at explosions. I'm just a wage earning program. Why should I have to endure all this? I quit. Based on the three elements of combustion, I offer abundant spiritual power as the combustible material. The air on site is flowing, and the rage in my heart has reached the ignition point. I request the heavenly Tao laws to approve combustion. Flame spear technique, counter that. Although the opponent provided the three elements, according to the second law of thermodynamics, heat cannot spontaneously transfer from a low-temperature object to a high-temperature one. My water shield's temperature is extremely low. The moment your fireball touches it, entropy, increased chaos will occur. I request the heavenly Tao laws to reject the opponent's combustion request. Water stream buster, you're being argumentative. The laws of thermodynamics don't apply at the zero base level. How can they not apply? Isn't spiritual energy also a form of energy? Energy must be conserved. If you don't accept it, let's debate. Conservation of energy offensive, you rise 8 tons of force. So what goes up to the football line can never be exchanged back. Why couldn't it be broken? What use is martial arts here? Hey, princess. If I close my eyes, does the world cease to exist? Whether the world exists, I don't know. But I do know. If you don't shut your mouth and go back to sleep right now, your dinner truly will cease to exist. I'm wrong, I'm wrong. What are we eating tonight? Is there grilled Christian carp? I want the kind that has friction.